Hi, how's everybody doing today? This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live, and I'm here with a very special guest. It is Sean Schaeffer, the CEO of Zoomaway Travel. How you doing today, Sean?
Great. How are you, man?
I'm doing really, really good. I had a great weekend, and I was very excited to see your teaser video on Friday. And I'm excited to have you on the show so we could talk about it.
Great. Looking forward to it myself.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about this teaser video and what was the reason why you put this teaser video out and what your plans are for this teaser video?
Well, basically, we want to make sure we're keeping our shareholders, keeping the communities updated on what we're up to, and we plan to do a series of these, but we won't make an announcement on when the next ones are coming. Won't do that again, but we want to just make sure everybody knew kind of what we were up to, how things are progressing, and give just a little bit of a taste. And again, it's just a sample taste of just how things work, in conjunction, how the utility and the game component, how the master vision there, how that's supposed to work, and just make sure everybody knows that we're working hard. And that was it. It was fun, and I was super excited to see the end product, and I think it was very well received by almost everybody.
It's funny. I have a 12-year-old son, and he's very much into games and computers and 3D. And I put the teaser video on just to kind of see if he noticed it, and he put his phone down, and he was just like watching. And I was like, wow, like he was really into it. And then he was like, what's that, Dad? And I'm like, oh, this is a new company that we're looking at and we're investing in. And he was like, that looks really cool. So if you've got the 12-year-olds liking what you're doing, then I think you're definitely onto something really big. And I thought it was impressive. I like the fact that, you could potentially go to Vegas and put on your app, and you're going to get a little reward to go to the Cosmopolitan and get yourself a free drink. I think that's genius, because everybody knows you're going to get your free drink, and then you're probably going to order a couple more drinks. You're going to order some food, and that's going to bring in a lot of business for Cosmopolitan. So I think it's quite genius what you guys are doing.
Yeah, thank you. We definitely, there's multiple components here that, that'll, people definitely get to continue to see as they continue to progress. But real-time rewards, virtual rewards, all that stuff is really cool. But the overall blend of all of it together, and it's comments I've seen from a lot of folks, I think they're starting to realize the marketing power and the advertising power that we're talking about here. And there were some really cool features in the video that I really, really liked. I don't know how many people picked up on the fact that we had a little cutaway there where you can actually choose the place that you're going to go. So, from the app, say you chose the Paris, and you saw all of the other buildings drop, right?
Yes.
And only the Paris was still visible, and then everything comes back, right? So being able to custom navigate like that and show just the spots that you want to see without seeing, all the hundreds of buildings in the market. You just want to see where it is you're going to go and experience just that one place. It's really a cool, navigation feature that we have. That's just exciting. But every day we come up with more and more great ideas, and it's really fun to showcase it like this. I was super geeked out on Friday morning to watch the video and see how great a job the team did. I love the fact they cut in just, what a crazy place Las Vegas is, the pool scenes, just thousands of people on the street corners. It was fun. It's fun to do.
So can you kind of break us down all the different things you guys are going to be able to do? Because it just seems like you guys keep adding new features. Is there a list of all the different things your app is going to be able to do, or are you guys just going to keep adding new features all the time?
Well, we've got a master list. I mean, new things pop up all the time, and there's things that are, in production right now that are on the master list. But, there's so many spin outs that can happen that are possible with the product like this. And, we're focusing on getting project one done, right? But when we sit around and we have brainstorm sessions, and you start thinking about all the potential spin outs with a product like this as well, it gets a little crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, like, for example, like let's say we're traveling to Mexico and I throw on the Zoomaway Travel app, and there's information about horseback riding and jet skiing. Like, are you guys going to have different types of stuff like that available as well?
Oh yeah. I mean, you saw in the video there was one of the first scenes was Top Golf in Vegas, which,
yes,
if anyone's been down there and experienced that, what a great time that is. But it's all about points of interest, right? So it's about these buildings that people want to go to. It's about the activities people want to do. That's the key feature of the utility component, right? Those are the things that people want before you go to a place. You want to know, let's say you're going to Mexico, you want to know where that horseback riding place is in correlation to where you're staying.
Yes.
And how do you get there? Is there a transportation company? Is there, there's a million different options there, but it is very important to us to make sure that all of the cool stuff you want to do in a place like Las Vegas is featured. You got golf courses, and you've got water parks, and you've got, all this cool stuff. That's the key to the utility feature, is like, okay, let me explore where I'm going to go. Let me pick the things I want to do. Let me actually reserve those things I want to do. And then let me see how I travel from point A to point B. Where's the arrow taking me? What street? This, that. Are we highlighting the route? Yes. Are we able to drop everything, all the other buildings except just those two places that you want to go? Yes. So, that's some of the cool things. But activities are really important to us. And it's funny that, the hospitality industry is big enough as it is, with just all the hotel partners, the OTAs out there, the guys like Expedia and TripAdvisor. But what people, I'm not sure if people know, the number of activity companies out there that are thriving on just activities, and the amount of money that the activity companies raise, and that's all they do. They don't book a single hotel room. They just work with the whale watching tours and the fishing charters and the horseback riding and the shows. I mean, you name it. There's more of those companies out there that you can shake a stick at, and they raise money in just ridiculous sums right now as startups. So there's too many of them out there, if you ask me.
And I like the idea to have all of that in one area, like a one-stop shop for everything, because you can become overwhelmed. Like, I own a villa in the Dominican Republic, and I go there quite often, and they've got these hustlers, and they walk around the beach, and they've got like a list of all the different tours. And I feel like it's overwhelming, because they're trying to pitch you on this, they're trying to pitch you on that, and it kind of ruins your trip, because you just want to relax. You don't want to be bothered. I'd rather be able to go on your app and say, okay, I want to do this on this trip on this day, this on this trip on that day, this on this trip on this day, and kind of organize my trip in advance, so that when I go there, when those guys kind of try to hound me, I can be like, no, it's already handled. I've already picked all my destinations. Thank you for your selling your product, but I've already got everything handled. Thank you very much. And then they just leave you alone, as opposed to, listening in. Okay, why should I try this? And then you go and you see another guy down the street, and he's got the exact same thing, but a different company. And then you're trying to figure out which one's better. And then you're trying to, go around town. Okay, which horseback riding's better? This guy or that guy? Which jet ski's better? This guy or that guy? I think you're taking a lot of the guessing out of it. And I'm assuming you're going to be working with a lot of the bigger names. So for someone that's traveling, it's going to make it easier, convenient, and like I said, a one-stop shop for everything travel, which I think is really brilliant.
Yeah, and thank you for noticing that. And the social part of this as well is super important for us. The ability to share that experience you just had through social media, and to build a quest. Our questing model is a super big component to what we're building. What we plan is to have users share those quests and let people easily follow in their footsteps. If it was me, and say I wanted to do the huge burger challenge at a restaurant in Las Vegas, and power down a 4-pound hamburger in an hour, and get the trophy or the free T-shirt, and I wanted to share that and let other people just see how cool that was. Or the business itself has the ability to sponsor a quest, right, through our users, and drive traffic that way. So there's two components to that. but you're right on it. I mean, think about how many applications people have to use when they go anywhere. They're using, you know, Google Maps, they're using Yelp, they're using TripAdvisor, they're using Expedia, they're using, you know, you literally could probably, when you know, not even to mention before you leave home, but while you're there, you could be popping, you know, apps all day long, just trying to figure out what you're doing. We're trying to put together a blend that is encompassing all of the things that you want to use and want to get done when you get there, but actually showing you what the building looks like. And I think you'll agree from the video that we're put a fun, accurate representation of these buildings. It's not, you know, some crayon block. I mean, it actually is the building itself with our artwork over the top. So super excited about that. It all, you know, it's all coming together the way that we planned. We got a ton of work to do, and we're doing it every day. So, you know, we're just pretty thrilled.
Well, it's good to see the growth, and there's about 60 people watching live right now. I have a couple questions. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Go ahead.
One of the questions is, Sean, will you be doing more marketing to publicize the app on a global level? Great question.
Absolutely. And, you know, just so everyone's aware on, you know, how that works and just kind of how those, you know, things are continuously discussed here and how they're budgeted. You know, initial awareness campaigns for, you know, things like we're building right now, you know, you're probably looking at $90,000 to $100,000 a month just for an awareness campaign.
Wow.
You know, a couple month awareness campaign. It's not cheap. There's a lot of marketing that goes into getting people to see the product. Right now, we're obviously, you know, doing our marketing internally with things like the videos, press releases, those kind of things to keep everybody interested there. But when the actual product is done, you know, sometime in 2020, we absolutely are going to have to really have a pretty good marketing war chest to make sure the awareness is out there.
That sounds great. And one of the members is asking if when would be the name of the big tech partner released? Do you have any idea of when you guys are going to be able to announce that, or a timeline?
I can't say on a timeline right now, but all I can say is that we are communicating with them weekly, and we're working, you know, towards getting that done. Just working on verbiage and, you know, going back and forth on language right now. So the agreement's already signed. It's already done. We've released those terms. Right now, we're just working on the language that we can use to use their name in a press release. And I want to get it the way that we want it. I'm not saying that we have, you know, anywhere near enough power to drive a company like this to do what we want to do, but I'm working with them every week to try and get the language that we want. And you know, it's just a back and forth, and it's not like it's a small outfit, so it's, you know, there's layers. So we're working on it. We're communicating with them every single week. So I won't give a date. I won't you know, pin down, you know, hey, it's going to be next week. I won't do that. I won't say, you know, 1 week, 2 weeks. I know we said when we initially released this back in July that, you know, with all the terms in it, that, you know, we were anticipating it could take, you know, multiple weeks. And I see a lot of speculation out there. Well, it's been 9 weeks or whatever. Well, reality is, I know it's important to folks to hear the name. I see a lot of the speculation out there, but for us, it's just important to get it right. Plain and simple.
I agree with you 100%.
And it's coming.
Take your time. No pressure from us at all. Take your time. We're excited about watching your development. Another question actually from Justin. I know he keeps asking me this. Any update on a possible OTC QB or QX listing?
No, not yet, but it is really at the top of our list. One of the things that we've got to do is, you know, finish up the pink sheet. I will say that between and I'll take the heat for that, just because between production and marketing and all the things that we've been doing the last month and a half has, you know, really been sideways busy, and I do need to get that done. It's very important to us to make sure that our U.S. investors can do this easily, and they can with, you know, an E-Trade account or whatever. But if they invest in PPs or, you know, any of those kind of things, and they've got a piece of paper, it's a little bit of a chore for them to move that paper. So that's a problem I really want to fix, because I can do a lot of marketing right here in our backyard, like I've said before. So tell Justin it's going to happen. We're working on it, but got to get back into it and make it a top priority this next couple of weeks, I hope.
That's great. And are there any catalysts that outside of what we've already discussed that you have planned, or any price targets you're looking to set for the stock? I mean, we've done quite well. We've seen the stock move from 2 cents to as high as 14. You're around 11.5 right now. Any price targets you're setting for yourself, or any catalysts coming around the corner that you can talk about?
Well, I won't talk about price targets. I just, all I'll say is that, and I've said it multiple times, we started this at 20 cents, and when we get back there, I'll feel like we're starting at that point. I need to make sure that we get back to where we started and start succeeding above and beyond that. But I don't have a number, a price target in mind. I mean, but this adventure was started, late 2016 at 20 cents, and I'm hell bent to get us, upwards and onwards from there. But I won't speculate as to a target price or anything like that.
Okay, great. And for the people that are watching, is there anything else you want to let them know about the company? Anything that they should, be, looking forward to? Any messages you want to leave to anyone that is watching right now? We got 68 people watching live.
No, I honestly want to thank everybody, and I know there's a little bit of impatience out there, but I think the team, we have an internal clock, and we know what we're doing, where we're going, and where we want to be, and I just appreciate everyone's patience out there, and it'll happen in due time. I know everyone's waiting for this big announcement, and it will happen in due time, but I'm not going to speculate on the timing of it. I'm going to get it right. And we're going to continue to keep everybody updated. I think we've done a really good job of, putting out the press releases and making sure people know where we're at, what we're up to. It's important for us to make timelines. I probably won't shoot the production team with the shock of, announcing a date for a video release ever again. But it's one of those things where I got to make sure I give them time to get it the way they want it. So, overall, just, thankful to everybody that's buying and holding. I get a ton of positive messages all the time. I get phone calls from the guys. I pick up pretty much every call. I mean, usually goes to voicemail, and I'll call folks back, and I'll give them answers to things that I can, but I won't like I said, I won't speculate. I won't release information that isn't available for everybody. But I'll answer all the questions I can anytime, and I promise that usually within 24 hours I will return any phone calls made to me. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. We're having fun. I mean, I want people to know that it's a serious endeavor, and it's a ton of work. And every day that more and more opportunities present themselves, it becomes more and more work. But we are absolutely having a blast putting something together that I don't think anybody's seen this before. And I will say that our agreement that we signed with the big tech company, we've had talks with them about other things, not just releasing names. And they made the comment that they're very anxious to see how this blend, the uniqueness of what we're building, how this comes together. It's not just a game, and it's not just another, travel booking app. It's a blend. It's a unique integration of a couple different things that they haven't seen before. So we absolutely are, causing a lot of intrigue out there with what this thing's going to eventually be able to do. And I hope they keep watching it. I hope they're excited with, where we take this thing and how unique it is.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of messages coming in. Do you mind if I ask you a couple more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you already have clients on the Vegas Strip signed up for advertising on the app, or is that something that you're going to be doing in the future?
It's going to be happening in the future. I mean, I've got contacts and people that we work with down there. We've had conversations with people, but we can't, you can't go out and you know, talk to people too early, right? Too early in the process, because you get one of two things. You get people thinking you're going to be done next week, or you get people that just say, well, come back to me when you're on the App Store, until you're ready to go. But we've lined up clients. I've got a ton of contacts down there. I've got a ton of contacts in the industry. I'm not worried about that part. The part right now that's important is to make sure before you go out and sell, you got a finished product.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're just wasting people. You're just wasting people's time.
Of course, right? I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, through media and other things, people will start to, and people have. I've gotten phone calls from people that aren't shareholders or don't know the company story. I've gotten those phone calls. People, will start to see through, different articles, different things that hopefully, keep coming, what it is. And we'll start getting phone calls to say, hey, how can I participate? But yeah, I've been doing this too long to go out and try and sell somebody on something that isn't complete yet. It just doesn't work that way.
No, and I love to hear that you're doing it the right way. And last question, are you on track with all of the timelines that you've set and put in place on your website?
Yeah, right now we're feeling good about where we're at. If we start to deviate a little bit, I definitely would let folks know. But right now we are happy with where we're at. And, there's just, I don't know if anybody understands exactly how much work there is to this, but I am still very bullish on being able to get this thing out in Q1 2020. And, I won't over release at this point with that kind of information, but we're on track to where we said we were going to be at this time. And, every time I throw another crazy idea at the boys, I may cause a, brief couple hour delay, but as they're talking me off of some ledge with something crazy, but yeah, we're right where we want to be and right where we said we'd be.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much for joining us again here today. Keep up all the great work. And we love the teaser video. And anytime you have anything else that is newsworthy or anything new and exciting, please let us know. We'd love to be able to share it with our community. And we're very excited about the growth. And our community has been really, really happy so far. The stock, like I said, is up 400 or 500% since we started watching it. It's been a huge success for many, many members. And once again, congratulations on all your success. And we wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, Sean, the CEO of Zoomaway Travel. Thank you, Sean, once again.
Yeah, thank you guys. And thanks everybody out there. And we'll be in touch soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sean. Keep up the great work. We'll talk to you soon, my friend.
All right, bud. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
There it is, guys. Sean Schaeffer, the CEO of Zoomaway Travel, and they just launched the teaser video. He's not going to give us any other information other than that, which is the right way to do business. He doesn't want to do anything that's going to cause any regulatory problems. But all of the timelines and all of the goals that they've set on their website for revenues and targets are all in play, which means this company is still going to grow exponentially. He did mention that he started in 2016 when the stock was at 20 cents. It went down to 2 cents. Now it's back to like over 10 cents. And he did mention that he wants to get it to at least that 20-cent mark. So in my opinion, that's kind of like a short-term target that he wants to get to. So I think that's probably the upside for now. And when they do mention this huge partner, I believe that that's going to be a big catalyst. But like you heard Sean say, they're not going to mention anything or say anything until it's signed, sealed, delivered. The deal is done and everything is perfect. And that's the way we like it. Okay. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for being here. If you like this video, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere. Zoomaway Travel. I love this company. You've heard directly from Sean, very transparent CEO. He's able to speak to you guys. If you want to get in contact with Sean, you can. He'll speak with you directly. He'll email you back. So thank you guys for being here. Have yourselves a great day. It's a Money Monday. Zoomaway Travel with the teaser video out. It looks great. Giving away free drinks at the Cosmopolitan. I love the idea. I love the concept of having an app. I can go to Vegas. I can use their app. I can book into my hotel and I can book all my events, all my shows. I can book my restaurants. I can book all my entertainment in one place with Zoomaway Travel, the future of travel and technology. Thank you guys very much. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We just interviewed the CEO of Zoomaway Travel, Schaeffer. Have yourselves a nice day.